We're coming up on a year's time that I had an experience of a lifetime. And it was last year around this time, I got to share the TEDx stage with some amazing folks. Now, here's the thing. Although I was able to deliver a strong and powerful and insightful storytelling type of talk, my anxiety still was on like 100, because this was like a big deal for me. And so I like to share with you a portion of the talk that I just went blank and I had to ad lib. But I want to share with you the pieces that originally was supposed to be in there. But, well, here they go. Over time, all I could think about is becoming better than I had been and sharing with others of my experience. I write, I speak, I meditate, I believe, I share. There were a few life lessons along the way, and I'd like to share them with you. Number one, if you are blessed to awake to a new day on earth, despite the circumstances that await you, you already have within you what it takes to get through it. Number two, we must learn to appreciate what we have, the small abilities, the special people. Not focus so much on what we don't have. Learn instead to live in the present. Be grateful for what we have and use that to propel us forward. Number three, we must understand to the level of discernment that our way of thinking plays a huge part in how we move and shake in this world. Maybe some of you can relate to those life lessons. Maybe you've read something similar. You see, I also had to learn to define my own self-worth. Because if I had continued to allow the labels and the stigmas and the stereotypes to have their way with me, well, I'd still be that depressed girl I was some 20 plus years ago. And there are many tools that assist me along my journey. Affirmations are one of those tools. I create them, I write them, I speak them. So then from there, you guys, I was able to my brain picked up on what was to come next after that part, which was, if you seeing the original TEDx talk, you'll see that I shared one of the powerful affirmations that I still have to use till this day, which is, I am more than any diagnosis that places a barrier in my path toward inner freedom. So if you could remember that, if you remember that part from the original TED Talk and, you saw the video, put in the comments, you remember just what I'm talking about, right? And then I went into the whole affirmations, all about claiming to be or to have in the moment. I referenced Florence Scovel Shinn. Let's see. And so it kind of was supposed to go to this. So when we talk about the part creativity can play in one's journey of life, whether you encounter life-altering events or not, there's no limit. Our minds are fluid. Our thoughts are fluid. Imagination, not just for the kids. Create the life you want by creating your thoughts. That can be as simple as affirmations, positive affirmations. And then I went into the whole, I shared another one. I am aligned with the desires God wills through me. You see, I no longer have desires of my own. Through my spirituality, God has shown me so many amazing things and my visions and my dreams and my meditations that I learned to trust that, the manifestation of my life right down to this day, to this video that you are listening to. I've been Listen, yeah, it's that deep. So anyway, if you remember the part in the original, in my original TEDx talk where I had the audience repeat, "I am uniquely created to be me." Put that in the chat if you remember that part. And so the only other part that never really made it into, well, no, that was the only part. It was the life lessons. Oh my goodness, I did so well. See? Oh my goodness. And I thought I did terribly, terribly wrong. But see, that's how the mind play with you. But anyway, guys, I wanted to make this follow-up video because it is coming up on the 1 year anniversary of that amazing experience on the TEDx stage in Raleigh, North Carolina. So awesome. And listen, if any of you have aspirations of making it to the TED stage, hit me up and let's chat about that. I'm here to share, all the tidbits and even, mistakes that I made and what the process was like drafting my talk and then having to kind of condense it. And we want to make our talks all about the audience, offering the audience something to walk away with. And so, I guess it was just that little piece, which was important, the 3 life lessons. And that's why I felt like, let me just make a follow-up video and share those life lessons with you. And yeah, that's it for now. Thank you guys. I love you. Be well.